Welcome back zu Welcome to. Es wird allerhöchste Zeit, dass wir mal wieder einen unserer Spieler und seine Familie besuchen. Und ja, von dem heutigen Protagonisten wissen wir eh noch gar nicht so viel. Und die gelben Rosen könnten vielleicht schon so ein kleiner Hinweis sein, um den es sich heute dreht. Also auf geht's! It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll.
Hello.
Hi, and welcome to Johansson.
Cool.
Welcome in.
Let's go in. Flowers in Swedish yellow for the lady, of course.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. And a little soft book for Amelie.
Wow.
Can we get a little apartment tour?
Of course.
Cool.
Should we can start with a kitchen if you guys want to. I would say we cook at least once every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you also cook a lot of Swedish meals, like stuff from back home that you do?
Yeah, the traditional meatballs, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Köttbullar. I always ask that the players, do you have any pre-game meal routine? Is anything you always eat the same, or is it?
I usually go to what is called La Osteria. For some lunch, I go with a bunch of other guys in the team, and it fills up the day. Here it's pretty late games, like 7:30, so it's a lot of time in between, so I have to do something instead of just going home and straight to my bed.
Let's go to the next room. Is it all from IKEA, or is it?
I would say most of the stuff.
That's always the most Swedish that we can be when we go to IKEA. That's like our Swedish moment when we.
Yeah, it's nice. So here's the bedroom. Yeah, we actually hang out here sometimes too. We got like this projector, so
cool.
So we used to chill here, watching some cartoons, maybe with Emily.
Like Peppa Pig.
She got a bunch. Pippi Longstrump.
Oh, Pippi Longstrump.
Yeah. And then she got Petson and Findus.
I think you have it here in Germany as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So which is the room that you hang out the most?
I would say the TV room. Not much to say about it.
Yeah, it's a classic. When you have off from hockey or whatever, are you doing the classic hockey hobby golf, or is it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Maxi Kastner always pretends to be the best golfer on the team. Who's the best golfer in the locker room?
Oh, it's
Les.
Les. Yeah,
Les.
For
Okay.
sure. I think he's plus handicapper. So like he's really good.
Cool. Let's go to the next room.
Here is Amelie's room.
Oh, nice.
And also the guest room.
What do you guys like to do together with Amelie in Munich? Like, is there any places that you go regularly?
First of all, we have like a really nice park across the street.
But we also like to go to the zoo with Amelie.
Cool. Amelie, should we go on, or do you prepare some drinks for us? Ah, okay.
Wow.
Special. I think it's a cocktail, maybe.
Yeah, that's
about it. Cool.
That's pretty much about it.
So, jetzt wird's natürlich ernst, denn wir wollen wieder jede Menge Sachen wissen und wir starten natürlich jetzt mit dem Interview mit Magda und Emil. Magda, Emil, nice to have you and thanks for having us for another episode of Welcome to. Emil, can you maybe tell us a little bit about your childhood and your upbringing in Växjö?
Yeah, like I'm born in the hospital in Växjö, but I actually grew up like a half hour from Växjö. It's a small city, like, or not city, community, kind of like Åseda, it's called.
Well, I never heard of it.
No, I don't think you have it, to be honest. It lives like 4,000 people, so it's pretty small, but it's nice. Like, I really enjoy my childhood. I grew up with the opportunity to always be able to skate, and like I would say hockey is the only thing to do there, kind of.
Okay.
And,
did you only play hockey, or did you any other sports or other hobbies when you were young?
I played soccer. That was two things, and I also drove motocross.
Okay.
So I did that until I was 14.
At which point did you recognize that hockey might be something, a profession, like becoming pro? When did you recognize that?
Oh, so we have something that's called the TV puck. So the games is on TV, and all the districts in Sweden has their own team. And I made a team like a year before I was supposed to, and that's kind of where everything started. I love to compete, so I did whatever I could to win, even if it was a little bit dirty. Okay.
Maybe breaking a stick when you lost or something like that?
Yeah,
or?
Could be that too.
Okay.
I had a high temper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something that comes up quite often when I ever hear somebody talking about you or people talk about your hockey playing, that you're a really good skater. Is that something that's like particular for all Swedish player, or have you always been a really good skater in your age group?
I went to like speed skating, so like track on a track and stuff.
Yeah.
To learn how to take out the strides and with the edges and everything. So I was working with a Norwegian guy who came like 4 or 5 times a year, and we were on the ice for like 8 hours a day, filming, and I was working on the strides and everything, like have the right position and turning and everything like that. It's both, like of course a little bit naturally, but also like hard work for sure.
Yeah. Emil, you got drafted by the Boston Bruins in 2014 in the 7th round, and then you made the move over to the US and you played for the Providence Bruins, who's probably the farm team for the Boston Bruins. How was that, leaving home, leaving Sweden, going over to the US? Was that easy? Was it hard?
I mean, it's for me it was a pretty tough step to take. Like I was I would say like a family guy. Like I like to have my closest friends close to me and my family and everything. And even if you're 20, I feel like you're still like a kid. Like you don't. And I had no one kind of told me anything what was going to happen. I wasn't even watching a lot of NHL games before, and so it was like a little bit of shock in the beginning, but it was a really good experience for sure. Like playing on small rinks, and the type of game they're playing there was also a little bit different, more north-south, like south-north.
Meant to be tough as well in the AHL, that's what they say.
Like I think it's been changing since now though, but we for sure had some fighters. It was not just one, we had a handful of fighters who was there just to fight. I'd say every second game was kind of a fight.
And how did you feel when you first arrived in Munich? Like, did you feel welcomed and like comfortable at the first place, or was it more like, oh, what did I do?
No, it was. I remember I walked into the locker room and like guys were coming up right away and welcomed me, and everything was just really nice. It was you could see that that it was a winning team from day one, and I really enjoyed it. Like how we stood up for each other, how we worked with each other, like how we were as a team. It was something that, to be honest, it's just a few years. I feel like you feel something like that when you're in a winning team. It was something else, and I could feel it from day one.
Good to hear. Magda, sorry, we now talked a lot about Emil. Are you originally from towns close to each other, or where are you from originally? And
I'm from Kalmar. It's also a pretty small city in Sweden, and it's 1.5 hours away from Åseda. So we live in the same area, and you had a summer house just 20 minutes away from my hometown.
Yeah, so that's how we met, like during the summers when I was.
Okay, so how old have you been when you guys met and fell in love?
Yeah, I'm older than you. I was 26 and you was 23 when we met.
And Magda, how was your upbringing in Sweden? Did you do any like sports more intensively, or?
Actually not. I have not done so much sport, just a little bit of climbing.
Okay.
I liked when I was younger.
Okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, How romantic is Emil Johansson?
Maybe an 8.
Oh, okay.
I could say that you are a romantic sometimes.
Thanks.
There's also a lot of good music coming out from Sweden. Give me your favorite or best Swedish artist or band.
Oh, ABBA. You got a bunch.
Ah, okay,
ABBA,
absolutely.
Avicii.
And Swedish House Mafia.
Ah, yeah.
That's the music we grew up to. I feel like that's our generation.
Yeah.
And celebrity-wise, who's your favorite Swedish celebrity?
I mean, I always been to sport, so I'd say like Zlatan. He made Sweden pretty big, you know, like people know Sweden because of him.
This season started a bit, I would say, rough and not like, there were a lot of ups and downs during the season. And then Don Jackson is back on the bench and you guys having a crazy winning streak. Why?
It makes everyone calm somehow, like, and that's the biggest thing we've been doing. We've been focusing on the right stuff and how to win every game. We take a step every day, and that's huge. It's such a different, to be honest.
Cool, sounds good. So what is possible in the playoffs this year? Maybe another cup in the making? What do you think?
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. If we, like I said, if we keep taking steps like we do right now, I feel like there's for sure a big chance that we could take another championship.
You also played in our old rink in the Olympiastadion. Now you play, of course, in the SAP Garden. How was that change? Like, was it all easy? Is it everything makes it more comfortable and easier for you guys, or was it also kind of a crazy change for you?
I mean, it was a big change for sure. Like we just had the old rink was kind of just a locker room and a couple of showers, like a small kitchen, but that was also nice. You were close to the guys and you always saw someone around. But this is something else. Like it's a great facility. Like we have everything that we need, and there's nothing that's really missing. It's a really nice rink.
Good place.
Yeah.
Magda and Emil, what maybe hopes and dreams do you guys still have for the future? Like, what do you guys want to do together, have together, see together?
We take it much day by day, but we have a second children coming up, so we're really looking forward to that. Yeah, thanks. So it's coming
beginning of June.
And hopefully getting married summer after.
Wow.
So there are some plans for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emil, it's time for some fan questions. We got, of course, plenty of questions for you as well. Tobias Zuleger is asking, what is your favorite German food?
Oh, schnitzel or pork knuckle, like knödel.
Ah, okay, yeah. DARBM is asking, can you sign my Will Butcher jersey next time?
He doesn't have a Will Butcher signature, but I sign it.
Okay, yeah, so no problem. Emil is signing also Will Butcher jersey, no problem. Froni Marx is asking, how many goals did you already shoot? Did you count them? Do you know how many already shot? How many goals over your entire pro career?
As we have, as a team? Or
no, you as a pro career?
No, I have no idea. It's not too many.
Okay, so Emil doesn't know, but he maybe checks tonight after dinner. Franzi 2111 is asking, which of the other player are you doing the most?
Matthias Niederberger.
Matthias Niederberger. Clara Muck 12 is asking, how many years are already playing hockey? Like, or when did you start playing hockey?
Oh, when I was 5 maybe.
Okay.
So this is my 11th pro year, I think. Yeah.
Maxi Boss 2024 is asking, who was your idol as a child? Like, which hockey player was your idol?
Niklas Hjalmarsson.
Torvald got FFN. He's asking, can I have one of your sticks?
Oh, you gotta ask Marcus.
Okay, we have to ask the equipment manager, Marcus. Maybe we have one someday. So that's it already.
All right.
Maybe Emil, Magda, maybe some last words from you to the fans, and then we end this wonderful episode of Welcome to with the Johanssons.
Yeah, thanks for coming to us, and I'm really looking forward to see you guys at the rink, and hopefully we can take another championship this year.
Yes. Thanks, guys. Tschüss. Servus.